Welcome back to IAS Academy. My name is Aarsh, and as you all are aware that we have started a comprehensive revision program for Prelims 2021. So this is the third video. Today we are starting with environment. We have already released the previous two videos. If you have not seen those videos, I would recommend you to go and watch this video first. So first was the introduction lecture, and in the previous video, the second video, we discussed all the 15 questions which UPSC has asked in Prelims 2020, last year, all the environment question. So in the previous video, we have seen what kind of question UPSC is framing. So today we are starting with the environment. Today we are starting with protected areas. We have seen in the previous video that every year UPSC asks 2 to 3 questions from this category, protected areas, be it National Park, Wildlife Sanctuary, Ramsar Sites, Tiger Reserves, Elephant Reserves. All these things, all the protected areas are very important for your prelims. So today we are starting with protected areas. So just to give you a brief introduction, in India we have total 18 Biosphere Reserves. Out of this 18, 12 are included in UNESCO's Man and Biosphere program. Last year, this Panna Biosphere Reserve from Madhya Pradesh, it was added into this UNESCO's Man and Biosphere program. So right now we have 12 Biosphere Reserves in this program. Talking about national parks, we have total 106 national parks. This year Assam got 2 national parks. One is Raimona National Park and another one is Deham Patkai National Park. So now we have 106 national parks. Talking about wildlife sanctuaries, we have 566 wildlife sanctuaries in India. So see, this is practically impossible to remember all the wildlife sanctuaries. And so we are not required to remember everything. We will only cover those wildlife sanctuaries which were there in news since last 2 years. National parks, still we can remember 18 Biosphere Reserve. We must have to remember all the Biosphere Reserve, the location, the flora, fauna, which river is passing by this Biosphere Reserve, everything. Talking about Ramsar Sites, we have now 46 Ramsar Sites. So this year 4 new Ramsar Sites were added, 2 from the Gujarat and 2 from the Haryana. And then in the previous year 2020, 5 Ramsar Sites were added. So now the number is 46 Ramsar Sites, and we have total 52 Tiger Reserves. So I wrote all these things just to tell you that we cannot remember everything. We cannot remember all the national parks, all the wildlife sanctuaries. We can remember Biosphere Reserves, the Ramsar Sites and this Tiger Reserve. But it is, so we don't have to go through everything. We don't have to read every protected area. So in this lecture, in this video, I'm going to tell you one source. One-stop solution for your protected area. So it is a official website of Ministry of Environment. It is a very good website. There you can find all these protected areas. So we will discuss. So this is the official website of Environment Ministry. Here is the link. I will share the link in the description box. So from this website, you can holistically cover all the protected areas. Your national parks, your wildlife sanctuaries, your tiger reserves, your Ramsar sites, everything. Even they have given a state-wise list about if you want to know the protected areas of Gujarat, we just click in, you see the 4 national parks and 23 wildlife sanctuaries from Gujarat. So from here, if you are someone who already know about this website, it's very good. But if you are someone who don't know, I would advise you to at least devote 15 to 20 minutes every day for 10 days or 20 days before your exam, because UPSC is going to ask questions from here only. So first, Biosphere Reserve, we have 18 Biosphere Reserve. Out of that, 12 are part of your Marine Biosphere program, MAB program. So the 6 which are not part of your MAB is one Manas from Assam, Dibru Saikova from Assam, then this Dihang Dibang from Arunachal Pradesh, then your Seshachalam Hills from Andhra Pradesh, Cold Desert from Himachal Pradesh, and Kutch from Gujarat. So these 6 are not part of your MAB program. The rest, all the 12 are your UNESCO's Marine Biosphere programs list. They are all included. So here they have given the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, the location. It is located in 3 states. Then here you can see the Achanakmar Amarkantak. It is located in 2 states, in your Chhattisgarh and your Madhya Pradesh. So you should be aware about all these things. The Biosphere Reserve, in which state it is located. If it is located in more than 1 state, more than 2 states, which are that state, what national parks, what wildlife sanctuaries are under that Biosphere Reserve, which river is flowing. So here you will find all the information. Just go through. I'm not saying you should memorize. Rote learning is not going to work. Just devote some time in this website. So Nanda Devi, Nokre, Great Nicobar, Gulf of Mannar, Manas, Sundarban. Now see the national parks. So there are total 106 national parks in India. So I am going to tell you I'll tell you one tip how you should approach, how you learn these national parks. Just divide India into 5 zones: the northern part, southern part, then western part, eastern part, central part. And in northern part you can include Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Haryana. And then just know what national parks are included in that northern zone, in southern zone. So like that, by dividing, you can easily learn this 106 national parks. So here 104, the 2 recently added national park, they have not updated the list. It is till December 2020 only. So recently Assam got 2 new national parks. So you can go through this list as well, all the important. So in the next lecture we are going to cover all the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves, Ramsar sites, which were in news since last 2 years. But today I am just giving you an overview how you should read this protected areas. Now we have wildlife sanctuaries. So again, 566 wildlife sanctuaries. It is practically impossible to remember everything. We will only look all the important wildlife sanctuaries which were in news. So here you can find a list. So I'm not saying you should memorize everything. You should definitely not memorize, but just go through once, just as a screening, like just go through. And we will cover all the important wildlife sanctuaries which were in news since last 2 years in the next lecture. Your Ramsar site, recently in last month only 4 Ramsar sites were added, 2 from the Gujarat Thol Wildlife Sanctuary in Vadwan, 2 from the Haryana, this Sultanpur and Bindawas. In the last year 5 new Ramsar sites were added. Here in Uttar Pradesh, one in Bihar, one in Uttarakhand. So we will cover all those Ramsar sites which were in news. But here you can see all the 46 Ramsar site list here, state-wise, the location as well. Here you can see in 21 the 4 were added. In 2020, last year, the Sokar wetland in Ladakh, it was added. Even Lonar Lake was added in Maharashtra. 2019, Nandur Madhveshwar is added in Maharashtra. So here you can see the complete list. Even the Tiger Reserve. See all the, so last year UPSC asked a question from here. They asked the area about which tiger reserve has the most highest area under critical zone. So here you see Nagarjun Sri Salam was the answer. Here you can see the area. So if the last year someone has observed, someone has gone through this website, he or she would have been in the position to answer that question. So see all the tiger reserves, all the 52 tiger reserve list is here. So just go through this list, just go through national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, then your tiger reserves, then your biosphere reserves, everything. Even you can go by state wise as well, like Gujarat, Haryana. So this is the website, a very important website. I recommend you to at least devote 15 to 20 minutes every day. Also you can go like select all the North Indian states first, then South Indian state, then Western India, divide India into 5 zones, and by state wise you can cover everything, all the national parks, biosphere reserves. So in the next session, the next video, we are going to cover all the important protected areas which were there in news since last 2 years, all the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, Ramsar Sites. So today's lecture's agenda was just to give you an overview from which source you should read. So this is the website. I'll share the description, the link in the description as well. So you must go through this website, at least 15 to 20 minutes every day. So we believers IAS, you can follow this website as well. Every day we post important current affairs, important editorials. We also upload daily quiz and mains answer writing question as well. So we are located in Bangalore in BTM. This is our Instagram page. You can also follow for all these important updates. So I'll see you in the next session. Thank you so much.